Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to take you through the power of the follow-up. It's not always about generating tons and tons of more leads. It's about getting in touch with the leads that you already have so you can convince and convert them into paying clients. And we're going to show you how this follow-up software can help you do just that and keep your entire team accountable along the way. So we say never leak another lead. So many salespeople go through and get leads, and their firms spend so much money generating those leads. Now, those leads go and die. They get burned. They get sent over to competitors because the lead owners weren't following up in time. So most people are making about 2 follow-ups before they give up, when in reality, the sales happen between 6 and 13 or even beyond. The rule of thumb is never stop following up until you get a clear and concise no. And this system is going to help you simplify that. If you're good at sales, if you're bad at sales, it doesn't really matter. This is like a personal assistant that can do what you want when you want it. And I'm going to take you right through it right here, right now. So on our website, FollowUpMonster.com, it has some of the information. I'm going to encourage everybody touches this demo button, enters their information, and you're going to see a very accelerated version of our demonstration. So we're going to send you 5 emails, 5 text messages, and about 4 voicemails, all in the span of about 6 to 8 minutes. Now, the reason we're doing it so fast in such a short period of time is to show you the power of the follow-up. In reality, you're not going to follow up that quickly. You're not going to blow someone's phone up. You're not going to do it like that. This is just an accelerated demo. So I want to stress that. This is to make money, make more sales, book more appointments, get more patients to show up, more clients or cases, depending on your industry. This is probably one of the most powerful things on the planet that can help all of your marketing, all of your sales, whether you have no database or you have a database of 1 or 1 million. This system works for anybody. Now, here are some of the key features we've highlighted. Automatic calling. All that means is when somebody fills in your form, imagine if your cell phone or your telephone number at your office rang, it answers, and then it pauses to connect to the other party that filled in the form, and voila, you're on the phone. Instant, real time. It's magic. You can install that on your campaign. Ringless voicemails. It's also known as voicemail drops. When somebody fills in the form, we can trigger a voicemail. If you have a database of cell phones, we can actually send a voicemail from you introducing yourself or reintroducing yourself to your prospect or your clients, so you can always stay in touch with them with those important announcements, whether it's a home for sale that's hot, it's a new blog you wrote, a webinar, you have an update on someone's case, whatever it may be. This sky's the limit when you use our system. In addition to this, we have email automation. So a lot of you may know what that is. It simply means when somebody fills in your form or someone's on your list, you can trigger a sequence of emails to keep them in the know, whether it's sales related, knowledge based, newsletters, quarterly reports, whatever you'd like to send, you can send. And we already have pre-populated emails and text message scripts in our system for our client base. You have built-in two-way text messaging. So you don't even have to give away your cell phone number anymore. Imagine if you have 4 or 5 people that work for you at a gym, let's say, for an example. Now they can log into our system and communicate with all of the clients in bulk. You can send out dead accounts, people who are no longer gym members, and re-indoctrinate them with a great offer and communicate with them all in one dashboard. So when somebody's off the shift, somebody else can easily replace and follow the conversation at any given time. We even have an automated calendar scheduling system where you can book appointments on your calendar so you don't even have to chase people. No longer do you have to say, does Tuesday at 2 work or Friday at 1, and nobody's schedule syncs up. You just send out a link, it books and syncs right to your calendar so you don't have any overbookings. You block out any times that don't work for you, and voila, you have clients coming in the door exactly why you started your business. So you're basically using new technologies, new techniques that everybody wants when they're your customer. So it's about time to give it to them in our all-in-one platform. There's way more features, but these are the most popular. So I encourage you again, click this blue button called demo and then book an appointment with us. Now, over the next 45 seconds, I'm going to sit silent staring at you right now while you watch this video. There's music to it, so you're just going to see the visuals. You may be on mute, but either way, here goes. That's right. Follow up will never be the same again. You're going to win the hearts of way more customers and automate it the easier way. This is all intended to bring your customers to you and you to them. So it's all automated for you. Now, here's an example of a dashboard so you can see what this looks like. You can see opportunities, you can see pipeline values, you can see closed, you can see open, you can see lost, etc. So there's a lot of things that you can do in here. Now, I'm just going to take you quickly over to my favorite section. This is where all the magic happens, the campaign section. So we have a bunch of demos going on in here. This is how we use for our internal demos. So I'm going to click on one of them. And let's go with, let's say this one. There's 59 in this particular campaign. You can see that 59 people have all opted in. We have 17 people who are actively within the middle of a campaign, and 42 have already completed a sequence of events. So for example, if we want to click on this particular campaign to see what's going down inside here, it's going to open up. So right here, this little alert right here, 2 exclamation points, that just simply means when somebody opts in to our irresistible offer, they're going to get this email immediately. Now, strategically, 2 minutes later, we said, whoops, so sorry, we forgot this video. The reason we're doing it this way is so we can get our name recognized when we make that phone call, and we're also following up with additional value. 22 hours later, they're going to get another confirmation email asking if they used our free widget because we worked so hard to give them thousands of dollars of value. We want to ensure that we care about the customer enough that we can follow up with them so they use it. And then we're going to go into a sequence of training people how they can get more clients if they're a personal injury attorney and they want to work with us. So you can see the list goes on. And if I want to move something around, boom, look at that, drag and drop. I'm going to move it back so I don't mess anybody up. And if I want to change the time, like for instance, this says 21 hours. This is 21 hours after this one. It's not off the beginning email. So the math is very simple. We're not overly annoying people. If I want to change something to 20 hours, well, right here, let's change it and it's done. I'm going to change it back though. So you can change it to hours, you can change it to days. Here are your options: minutes, days, and hours. And that's pretty cool stuff there. Now, if I want to integrate a text message in the middle of this, all I do is click that little event. I click the text message. I can give it a name. I can say this is for appointments. This is internal, by the way, this subject line up here. Okay, so now if I want to say the first name, I'll go with first name. Whoa. That was awesome. Obviously spelled correctly. I'm typing a little fast. Did you see how many cases we got for Johnny? Check here. Paste link. So that's how quick this can go out. And if I want to track when somebody clicks a link, I can actually trigger it so it can actually trigger into a different campaign. So right when they click this, I will actually know where to move them in my sequence because I put a little emphasis or importance on that click. So if I want to send myself a test message to see what it looks like, I certainly can enter my number and off it goes. And then here's what the preview window looks like. Look how cool that is, right? So let me move back out of here. I'm actually just going to remove this from the sequence because that obviously wouldn't make any sense. Now let me go back to the other types of events that we can trigger. We can actually set up a call. So we actually ring that two-way calling that I showed you on the homepage of FuMonster.com. I can also do something called a voice drop. So all I do is click the voice drop. I upload my voice drop here. All I'm going to do is record it on my cell phone on my voice memos and I'm done. So it's very simple to do. So you can do an announcement. You can say, hey, I got your message through our website. Check your email. I sent you one now. It has a link to my calendar. Book an appointment before you forget. Have a great day, Rahul. So you can always send out voice messages to tell your customers what to do so you can actually get in front of them and avoid that evil game of phone tag. Next, another really awesome feature is Messenger. We can integrate Facebook Messenger. The way this will work is if you run an ad or a message on your Facebook page and it triggers into a conversation on Facebook Messenger, we can dump it into our marketing system here, and that's where we'll go to another tab called Conversations. In this Conversations tab is where all of the messages are going to be housed. So I'm going to show you an example of a message. So here's a gentleman named Tom, and here's all the information he's been getting. So I can see all of the conversations going on here. So you can see he's in one of our demos. He's opted in somewhere. I've got this little thing. I can play the voice message. I can see that I've sent him an email. I sent him another email. I sent him another voice message. So this was all through a demo. So this is excellent. Look how easy it is to stay in touch. And if I want to just shoot him a text message, I can say, hey bud, how you doing? And then I can say, do you want to talk about signing up for the FollowUp Monster or other marketing question mark? Click this link. I can do the same thing through email, all through this little interface. I just start typing, and all I do is hit the send button, and off it goes. So there's a lot of power in this follow-up. So you can create your sequences, you can create your follow-up, and start thinking about how you can use this for your own business, how you can automate the follow-up. When somebody fills in one of your web forms, your landing pages, your messenger ads on Facebook or Instagram, and it all goes into one single system that does all the hard work for you. Not your assistant, not your sales team. The FollowUp Monster can do all of this for you, and you can see all the data that's accurate right here. If you want to couple that with a sales team or a personal assistant, you absolutely could and show accountability. So you make sure that everybody's following up on time, and people can call directly through the browser. There's a little call arrow or call icon right here, so it can record every single call. And when somebody calls back from a call recording number, it will route to your office line, your cell phone, or any phone number your heart desires. Now, as far as the text messaging is concerned, same thing there. It goes right into the browser under the conversations that I just previously showed you. So everything is really organized. Everything is really clear. Everything is all integrated, all into one platform. And that's the FollowUp Monster. To get a demo, go on fumonster.com. And then you can see it in action for yourself. And then you can book an appointment with me anytime you're ready. Have a great day. And follow-up will never be the same.